Hello guys, welcome to our next video where we will see how to create color parameter and set colors to some of our bars. Let's start. First of all, I must create new parameter of type color. This time I will use other way to create 5 parameters, 5 because we have 5 bars. I will use for loop for I is equals 1, 2, 5 and next for the end of loop, and now we'll register parameter color. You can see here we have register parameter color. Okay, first parameter is parameter name, color, bar, and here must be the number of the bar. We are using for loop and I will create one variable bar number and it will be string, and will convert with the function cstr the iterator number to string, from int to string, and we'll add with concatenation bar number in the parameter name here. So second parameter is the name which you will see in Viz Artist, color bar, maybe like that with white space, and again here we'll use concatenation bar number. The next parameter is default color. With other words, we must create default color and pass to the register parameter color subroutine. Okay, I will create new variable with name def color as color, and it will be equals to, we will use a new function ccolor. This function creates new color and we will set the return value to def color variable ccolor, and here I can pass double values for R, G and B. I will use these values for my new color, and this is my default color and I will pass to the register parameter color. Okay, now I will have 5 new parameters. Let me copy and edit our script to see what's happened. You can see here I have 5 new parameters for color with default value of white. When I click on some parameter, I can here choose my color, but I can change every color parameter, but nothing is changed in my scene. This is because we have only parameters, but these parameters makes nothing in my scene, and this is our next job. Let we write subroutine for setting color to some container. Our job is to get this color and set to some container bar 1. Okay, I will go down and we'll create new subroutine sub set color of example. First parameter is the color from our parameter input color as color, and container name for second parameter as string. Okay, and sub. Here we know our first job is to find container, target container as container is equals to scene dot find container and pass container name. Okay, and second row is target container dot material dot color, and this is equals to input color, and last row is target container dot update, and that's all. The last thing is to check if the parameter name is some of our color parameters. In onParameter changed subroutine, and we'll check else if parameter name is equals to color bar 1, then do something. Set color, and here I must get the value of color parameter. Get parameter color. We use get parameter color, and when parameter name is color bar 1, then here the name of get parameter color must be color bar 1. And the second parameter for set color subroutine is container path. I can see container path is row 1, info, group, and bar 1. Okay, I will set this container path row 1, info, group, and bar 1. Now copy the script and set the new version in script plugin. Okay, now when I click on color parameter, here I can change the color, and the change will apply in container where is the bar. If I check green color, my bar will be green. But it works only for first bar. In other bars, parameter does not work, and it is normal because I have a check only for color bar 1 parameter. Just copy and paste for other parameters. If parameter name is color bar 2, get parameter color bar 2, and row is row 2. Do that and for bar 3 and color bar 3 parameter row 3. Be careful when copy and paste code. Color bar 4, and row 4. And the last check will be for bar 5. Color bar 5, copy bar 5, row 5. Just copy, edit, and paste the new version. Now I can change the color of every bar from my plugin here. Just click and select your favorite color, something like that, something green, and first will be other type, maybe something like yellow or orange. Okay, it works perfectly and it is very helpful and useful. But we have another way to set colors. Sometimes the color of bar depends to the string. It is usually when you create graphic about political parties, sociology, and other type of graphics. Let us see how to change the color of bar when something is typed here in down label bar 1, of example. I will comment my new parameters. When I comment something, this code will not be executed. So I will go down and I will write subroutine set color by input, because the color will depend on the input value. First parameter will be input as string. Here we will pass the value from label parameter, and the next is container name as string, as usually, and sub. Okay, we know. First we must find the container. Scene, find container, container name. After that, I will create some colors. First will be white color as color. And after defining to set RGB value, I can use white color that set RGB 8 subroutine and in the brackets just pass as integer the values from R, G and B. 255, 255, and the third is the same. It is white. Next color will be red. Red color as color. And red color, set RGB 8. Something red is 255, 7797. Next color will be blue color. As color, blue color that set RGB 8, and something like blue is 50, 80, and again 255. Okay, green color as color, and green color that set RGB 8 with values 87, 198 and 100. And the last color will be yellow color as color, and yellow color, set RGB 8, the values will be 221, 198 and 79. Here are all my 5 colors. Next job is to trim the input. Input.trim. This subroutine deletes all white spaces from the end of the string and from the start of the string. And next thing is input make lower or make upper. I will choose make lower. This subroutine will make all letters in the input string lower. It will be not visible for the user, it is only for me when I check what is the value of the string. And let me start with the checks. First, if input is equals to, of example, let we use countries for our checks. If input is Germany, you see I use only lowercase, because with input.make lower I am sure that all letters are lowercase. Then target container that material that color is equals to, of example, red color. Next, else if input is equals to Italy, then target container dot material dot color is equals to green, of example. Next, else if input is equals to Bulgaria, then target container material dot color is equals to white color. Next, else if input is equals to France, then target container dot material dot color is equals to blue color. And the last check will be else if input is equals to Sweden, then target container material color is equals to yellow color. And don't forget and if. It's all for the checks, and the last row will be target container update. Again, in this subroutine we find our target container, we create 5 colors and set color for each of them, delete the white spaces from the end and from the start of the string, make the input lowercase, and check. If input is some country, then set color of the bar container. And it's time to apply our functionality. We must go to the onExec action where are label parameters. And here it's good idea to add our new functionality. Set color by input. Here is good place to do that because the colors depend on label parameters. And set color by input. First parameter is input as string. This string get parameter string, just copy and paste. And the second parameter is the path of the container, row 1, info, group, bar 1. And just copy and paste 5 times this row and just change label 1 to label 2, row 1 to label 2, label 3, row 3, label 4, row 4 and label 5, row 5. And now I just copy and paste my new script, compile and run, and you'll see I haven't color parameters, but if I write in first label field, of example Germany, when I click on apply changes, you can see the bar of the value is changed because this color depends on the input of label parameter. Of course, Germany can be with upper letters. Of course, apply changes, and this no matter from our plugin because here we set input.make lower. No matter uppercase or lowercase are letters which the user will pass here, because we will make lowercase just for our needs, not for the user. And Latvia and other countries. Second will be Italy, the third will be Bulgaria, after that France, and the last Sweden. Okay, apply changes, and you see how the color of bars is changed depending on the label value here. I can decrease the value of scaling of countries just to fit in the background Nogi. In some case, it is very useful, of example, when you create graphics for political parties. Okay, that is all for now. Now we can working with color parameters and we know how to set color to some container. Thank you for watching and we will see you next time.